Hello lovely people, it's Cara here and I am so mad. Another week's gone by. Gone. Where are they disappearing to? Oh my word, it seemed like it was the beginning of July a few seconds ago and now here we are, we must be mid-July or something like that. I can't quite believe it. It's actually really windy where I am today, still nice and warm, which is lovely. I'm again wearing my Esti outfit. These outfits are on repeat and I have to tell you that in this little lot there is likely to be more Estes. So, as I might have said in my last video, I'm in a lovely position right now where I have made everything I wanted to make in my previous list in my mind, which is just lovely. I actually don't get to this point very often because, well, as you'll see in a minute, I've got an endless stream of ideas coming to me, and if I've got a Minerva make to make or something for Little Miss So-and-so or another ambassador project, then I obviously prioritise those, and I'm super lucky to be able to do that. However, right now I have just got Cara fabrics and Cara patterns, as in things personal to me, to make next, and I'm really excited about that. I have given myself some time away from sewing, not a huge amount of time, literally just a weekend or so, because I wanted to devote some time to cycling with my husband, and we had a lovely weekend, so thumbs up for that. But I thought I'd take you through my brain and ideas. Now, it was quite funny really. Just prior to filming this, I thought, I know, I'll just go and put together a quick pattern so I know how much fabric I had. And the pattern that I was going to put together is the Naya t-shirt. Everyone seems to be making this right now. It is just a very simple t-shirt. I'll put the stock photo up here. Lovely Tamlin, what an influencer she is on all of us from Sewn on the Tyne. Mentioned this a number of weeks ago now. And then on the Makerist site, it was at an amazing price of $2. I don't know how they make that work. I wish I'd spent more time looking at other patterns actually, because Sewing Mason was on there and all sorts of different things. Should have devoted more time. I don't find the Makerist site very user-friendly, if I'm honest, so unless you know what you're looking for, I think it's quite hard to find some things, but there are some fabulous things on there. So I went to put together the Naya pattern, and turns out I've just printed off the instructions, no pattern, so that's not helpful. So I brought down with me a whole selection of remnants because I was going to hold up the piece of fabric and then show you. But I'll talk about that another time. I will talk about it now. So the Naya is a really simple t-shirt. Front and back are the same. Literally, it's designed for stretch, but I'm going to have a go at making it in woven. And I have a whole selection of remnants here and that's not even in this. Look, whole selection of remnants that I was going to have a go at making this t-shirt in. So sensibly, I'm going to start with a stretch fabric. Now I made a beautiful, what's it called now? Grasser top in this wonderful fabric. I made it actually too small, so that's really frustrating. So I'm going to toile, I don't toile, but I'm going to make my first version in stretch, in this fabric or another one, so that I know that it actually fits. Now the Naya t-shirt, because it's got grown on sleeves, you literally just need the length of the pattern as your amount of fabric pretty much, and obviously the width of it as well. So that's why I can pull out all of these tiny remnants. So out of the stretch ones, do you remember this lovely French terry? I thought it'd be quite nice to have a bit of a layering piece. But also, let me just dutch these on the floor so I'm looking down. Also, I thought I'd have a bit of fun. Now, this is only going to work if the size of the pattern is workable. I've got here a very small remnant of cotton jersey, white, so I might have to put a seam down the front, but you can see I have got a reasonable amount there. I don't want to put this up against me because I'm going to bosh my microphone, but that is actually top length. So, and then I've got a couple of remnants of some beautiful broderie anglaise. So I wondered whether I might be able to make the front out of this fabric, or something, or maybe even a border with that. Yeah, and I've got, excuse me, I've got a different type of broderie anglaise there as well. So I thought I might have a bit of fun with that. So that's staying on a stretch theme. And then also, I thought I might have a go at doing some repurposing. So this is the Stevie dress by Tilly and the Buttons. I made this a long time ago, and actually I made it, I tapered it in, but my shape has changed, not a huge amount, but a little bit. And this has always been a little bit tight, really. So I thought there's plenty of fabric here in this dress, so I'm going to have a go at repurposing the Naya, repurposing this dress and making the Naya out of it. Now the Naya is a stretch pattern, so I thought, what harm could I do by possibly using some of these lovely remnants of fabric and knocking up a few basic t-shirts in woven or stretch. So that is plan number one. So I've gone straight in there, no messing, no introduction to what I'm up to or anything like that. Just stay with the flow of it. And then I just adore, do you not just love looking through your fabric stash? Now I don't have a huge fabric stash. This is a large majority of the sort of usable fabrics I've got for this time of year. And I just get so inspired by every now and again going back over them. So I literally, but I know what I would make with with them. Now I can't suggest for a second that I'm going to make all of the things I'm about to make, but as I run a YouTube channel, I thought, why not bring you along on the journey with me to see what I would possibly make out of these wonderful fabrics. So this beautiful, this is a stretch viscose. It's actually a sort of a border print there. I got this from the Birmingham rag market last year. It was probably £10 for 3 meters, something like that, I reckon. And I would absolutely love to make the Stasia dress. I think that's So Liberated. I might have got that wrong, but I'll definitely put the name of it here. But the Stasia dress, because I was inspired by Angela again, from the Devon Thread Tales. She was wearing one of these, I think, at the Knitting and Stitching show. So I really wanted to get hold of that pattern. So here, yes, I've got the pattern now, and this is the inspiration behind that. That's a possibility, and that's quite a transitional dress actually, as we move, because I need to start thinking about end of summer really. Oh, doesn't feel like we've had a summer, which is amazing, but we need to be sensible about those makes, don't we? I can't keep on making summer clothes. Depending on how the Naya woven t-shirt experience goes, I have the smallest piece here. Well, actually it's quite big in comparison to some of the other pieces I was looking at. This was a remnant from Fabric Godmother earlier in the year, and do you remember I bought this this fabric from, I want to say Pound Fabrics, which is a lovely sort of stretch viscose, and I just have a vision of a t-shirt in these, and then maybe even some Esti trousers in those. That just wants to go straight to the top of my list. If the t-shirt doesn't, here's an idea. If the t-shirt doesn't work out in the Naya style, Esti top, and Esti trousers. That is a great idea. This is seriously me filming me thinking about what I want to make. This is how it happens for me. So I hope that's inspiring you in some way, shape or form. I think I've spoken about these two ideas before. and they're still very much on my list of wanting to make. This is a lovely, again, I got this from the Birmingham Rag Market. This is a really nice rib jersey, and I still desperately want to make a Zoe dress from the Friday Pattern Company, I think it is. That is just such a lovely dress, and again, I think could be useful as we transition across the seasons. Oh, this one's a really summery one, so I may well have cracked on and done this by the time you guys watch this film, maybe. But this lovely fabric, which I got at the Knitting and Stitching show, still destined to be the... I always want to say the Charlie Caftan. It's not Charlie Caftan. The Lynn Caftan. Woohoo! Got it right. Lynn Caftan from Atelier Jupe. Now that I've seen the lovely sew along that Andrea's done, and I can get the the placket done really well, I still desperately want to make that. Are you keeping up with me so far? I know I talk really fast when it comes to the passion of sewing. Whilst I'm talking, just for a second, please can you pause the film and hit subscribe if you're not subscribed already. There are about 45% of you watch my channel and are not subscribed, so please make today the day where you subscribe. That would be lovely, and give me a thumbs up whilst you're there. That would be amazing. Thank you very much. Do you remember I made a Stitch Bird dress recently in bamboo toweling? Oh, that fabric is divine. So the Stitch Bird dress is by the Sewing Revival, and I love that pattern. It's grown on sleeve. It's got a lovely box pleat at the front, and then this really natty sort of crossover detail at the back. It's just a pleat, and I made it in the bamboo toweling. And it has been a genius idea. Had I been going like on holiday somewhere where you just want to throw something on once you got out the swimming pool, it's literally a towel and a dress in one, but way more sort of stylish, I suppose, than some of those toweling robes that you see. So that's been a real winner for me, and obviously keeps the sun off your shoulders and things as well, at the same time as getting dry. But the Stitch Bird dress, when I bought this fabric, again from Birmingham last year, I bought this in Barry's actually in Birmingham, which I thoroughly enjoyed. This beautiful, it's a single gauze, it's not a double gauze, but it is, or maybe a cheesecloth or something like that. Love the colours in that, and again, my plans haven't changed. This will be a Stitch Bird dress, and again, by the time I actually edit this video and so on, this may well be made. There's definitely 3 Megs there, maybe 4 if you include the trousers and the top, that may well be made before I've had a chance to show you this video, which is very exciting. And then the last 2 pieces of fabric for now that I want to work with, so hopefully a reasonably short video from me this week, just to keep things, watchable, are these 2 pieces of fabric. This gorgeous viscose I shared with you recently from my Goldhawk Road purchase, which I love. Oh, actually there's one more piece of fabric here. And then this piece of fabric, that again I got from Knitting and Stitching show earlier this year. Either of these, I reckon either of these are going to be either the Lois dress or the Esti set, because I have 2 of those, maybe 3. As you can see, I wear it all the time. It's just so versatile. So what do you reckon, guys? Esti or Lois? Lois is the beautiful V-neck, quite low V-neck dress that I made recently, or a Lois in this. Lois or Esti? Let me know in the comments below which way round you think I should do that. I adore them both. I honestly can't choose, if I'm honest. Yeah, no, I'm not sure, but both of those are absolutely lovely. Oh my word, I've got this pile of fabric sitting here. It's like going to be an avalanche any second. And then the final thing that is on my list to make, but I don't know, I am a nutter of a sewer. It is entirely possible that I actually could make all of those things that are on the list there, because I have actually got a week off coming up. Oh my word, that might even be next week. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Why haven't I thought of that before? Oh my goodness. In that case, very potentially, because I'm on my own. My husband has used his days off on other things this year. Exciting times, oh my word. If I do have a week, if I do some sewing, I'll take you along with me. That seemed to be really popular a couple of weeks ago. And then the final piece of fabric I've just been dreaming about is, oh, got itchy eye, sorry, is this one. And this again was from Barry's. I absolutely adore this fabric. Look at that. It's not actually necessarily my colours, but I have always envisaged another Olivia dress by Atelier Jupe in this amazing fabric, sorry. Although I just see Estes everywhere, sorry, but I do. And what better way to make the most of a pattern and the investment of buying a pattern than making it more than once, I say. But I have actually got 2 Olivia dresses, one in a quite similar jungle fabric, and the other in the white fabric with the leopard print on it that I just showed you there for the Naya. So, oh my word, what do you think, gang? If that was your pile of potential sewing projects, what would you make first? What would you do with any of those fabrics? Help me decide about the red fabric there. And then I'd love to know, how do you decide what to go with next? How do you manage your sewing pile? Let me know in the comments below. So a short and sweet one from me this week, but it's always nice to share plans and ideas. I know I do that at pace, so I hope you stayed with me till the end. As I say, don't forget to subscribe, please. I much appreciate that. Please comment. I always respond to everybody. And if you'd like to buy me a coffee, that would be very much appreciated. And I need to say thank you, massive thank you to Kim, who recently, in fact a number of weeks ago now, bought me a lovely coffee. So thank you from my Ko-Fi account, details of which are below. So Kim, thank you so much for your support in my channel. It means the world to me. I really, really appreciate it. So until next time, please stay safe and well, and I look forward to sharing this lovely pile of things in a future video. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.